Hi, how's everybody doing this morning? Try to shoot this video 3 times now, but keep messing up on it. But noticed yesterday I started off every video with coming at you with something a little different. Well, it's not different, it's just knives. It's Fixed Blade Friday, but got something this morning, little case mini trapper. I can't remember where I bought this. If it was at a flea market off my buddy or if it was off eBay, I don't know. In any instance, I didn't give any more than $40 for this thing, but what I got today is this little mini trapper. You know, these knives right here probably come to the turn of the century, you know, when people actually had to fend for themselves, trap, hunt, fish. You know, these were used mainly as trapping. This has got a clip point blade, spade point blade, you know. The spade point's perfect for getting in there and skinning. That clip point can be used as puncturing, but this knife right here is just a little bit different. This is a clean little trapper. We'll open it up too and kind of show you what makes it different, but I believe this is a 2009 model. If you look at the one dot there, I believe this is the 2000 to 2009 marking, so it would make it a 2009 knife. But this knife's a little special. It's got a couple little features that make it a little different than most trappers out there. This little sucker got the half stops, and it is the chrome vanadium CV carbon steel. Didn't even notice this. I just bought this knife and I just kind of put it up and forgot about it. I don't even think it come with a box. So, however, I got it trading, dealing, something or other. But I got the knife, no box. Just kind of put it up and never carried it, never did anything with it. And I was cleaning my knives one day and I was like, this knife is this is different. This is a different little beast. This is, honestly, it's something a little special. You don't really find a lot of them in this iteration, and I don't have any mini trappers that have half stops in them. A lot of my full-size trappers don't have half stops in them. You know, these knives have like what, 2.75 inch blade, probably a 2.5 inch cutting surface, but a lot of the farmers really like these knives because of this blade right here. They use this to castrate bulls. The only thing I don't like about the old slip joints anymore is they're just not handy. If you look here, I gotta have 2 hands on the knife at all times. So if I'm working outside out in the field, get myself into a situation where I gotta fish and I'm just trying to cut some fishing line, usually holding something with one hand, and you can't just grab this thing and flick it open like you can something else. But this knife right here it's pretty clean little jewel. Like I said, I got looking on Blade HQ's website this morning, and you can get this knife right here. Not this specific one, but one in this iteration. I don't know if it has half stops or not, but looks like $57.99 for a pocket worn red bone mini trapper in the CV steel. Not bad, not a bad little purchase, but I don't know if you're going to get something that's going to be like this. You know, you get them videos all the time, and I've even got a couple of case knives that, you know, they're just little things here and there that are kind of off with them. There might be a gap, there might be blade play and blade wrap. Maybe it doesn't line up perfectly. This knife right here, it is a pretty solid little tool. Never been used, never been sharpened. It is sharp though. If you just hit that with a strop, ooh, you'd shave with that. If you look, I've never done anything to this really. I just oiled it, and probably here recently threw some Wicked Wax on it, but guys, this right here, it's kind of a classic. When I was in school, if you carried a case trapper with CV steel, you were the man. this or a muskrat. You know, some of us poor kids probably had a black sodbuster in our pocket. Yeah, you guys know who I'm talking about. You know, people like me, you know, could get that. I think you get them back in for, I don't know, probably anywhere between 15 and 25 bucks when I started carrying till the time I graduated, probably. Probably just came in the wrapped plastic, but, you know, because I think you get a sodbuster these days that, without a box. You know, they're just in that plastic hanging thing. You can sell it. You can get it at your hardware stores or your sporting goods stores, but you run across a guy, hey, I need to borrow your knife for a second. He pulls out one of these right here. And you open up and you automatically you feel for it. Oh, how sharp is it? Oh, buddy. So yeah, I probably wasn't lucky enough to carry a knife this good when I was in school. Like I said, I just found this in my collection. No box. Can't remember where I got it. I just know it's a nice one. Never been used. Chrome vanadium, carbon steel, 2009 mini trapper. And remember, when you get these out, you gotta put that wicked wax on, fellas. You got to. Well, yeah, here's another look at it. Model number should be 6207. This side of the blade, nothing on it. Then half stops though. That walk and talk. You know. I believe that's a marking for an 09 model knife. I could be wrong though. I'm kind of dumb, but nothing on that side of the blade. Got that wicked wax on there. Put that shit on everything. But yeah, just a nice little knife. Be a nice gift for a guy who really enjoys slip joints, who maybe had one of these when he was younger, and be a great gift for somebody. I know I'd like it. But yeah, this is it. This is Friday's little knife talk. Beautiful bone on this. Just a great collar. Look how it kind of fades on the top. It's dark. It really makes that brass pop. Just pops. Look at that. I didn't even clean this. Like, I probably put oil on this and put it in my case, and that was probably it. Then maybe once I got my wicked wax, pulled it out and put some wax on it. But yeah, there it is. Let's see how it compares to. Everyone likes to use that spade blade. When you got these, you pull the spade blade out, but let's see how that compares to, I don't know, that. Oh, you guys already know I made up with the Spyderco Para 3. Blade's just pretty close. That Para 3 is just a little bit longer, but one thing that sets this apart is access. You can get it out of your pocket. You can get out of there quick, especially put that little lanyard and just yank her out, and you can open and close this one-handed. So when you're working, fishing, hunting, you got one hand tied up holding something, this is what you use. And then farmers using this to castrate bulls, I couldn't imagine. You know, you got this thing sitting out on a fence post or something, you'd have to keep it open. You know, you got your bulls running up into the head gates. Hold on, let me get my knife out of my pocket. Gotta take my gloves off, pull my knife out. I assume they would probably just leave this on the post with the blade open like this, and you know, castrate as they come through like that. But I couldn't imagine how many times it would get dropped into a mud hole. But the knives are made for their tools. They're made to work. But yeah. Hold on, let me get my knife out, or let me pick it up off the ground, one or the other, because that's what's going to happen. But this is all you had back then. And a lot of farmers and ranchers still utilize this knife. I watched a video the other day, this guy who owns a ranch, and his wife was shooting a video, and she said, everyone wants to know what kind of knife you carry, and he pulled out one of these. He said I probably go through one every 2 years because he just wears them out. So, but yeah, this is it. This is a little mini trapper with half stops, good walk and talk. Just a beautiful knife. Like I said, can't remember where I bought it, but this is Friday Knife Talks coming at you. Don't forget to get that Wicked Wax and head on over to DLT for all your knife needs. Have a good weekend, boys.